Hi everyone, Maria here from Wealth Build 360. Well, today I want to encourage you with something that most entrepreneurs don't hear enough. And that is probably that you're closer to success than you think you are. And I talked about this yesterday, but I wanted to address it again. Even if you're not seeing the money coming in yet, the subscribers are not there yet, the sales are not there yet, don't does not mean that progress isn't happening because it's you're always progressing forward. Let me let me show you three signs to look for to prove to you that you're actually on the right track. Number one, this is sign one that I'm looking at in my own business. People are watching you silently. Yep. Number one, people are watching you, even if they're not engaging. And believe you me, they are because I hear comments sometimes. They they lurk in the background and they're lurkers. Those are what I'll call them. They don't commit, they don't like, they don't share, but they're encouraged by you. And one day they buy, they join, they reach out. Don't just stop because the crowd is quiet or that you just get nothing. You're like in the darkness. You're like, what's going on here? Most success builds in silence first. That's another one. Most success builds in silence first, which is true. So that's important. Remember, they are watching, even if you don't hear them or see them or nothing. Number two, the second sign that tells you that you're that excuse me, that lets you know that you are closer to success than you think. The first one was people are watching silently. The second one is you're building systems. Yep, that's sign number two. You're building actual systems. If you set up a lead magnet, created an email list, started publishing content, on YouTube, a blog, or whatever, you've done more than 90% of people who only talk about starting a business. Yep. So you've built your system. That's not just activity, that's foundation. And foundation uh, takes form. When you form foundation, you are getting ready. This foundation then supports everything else. Because without having the system, without having the lead magnet, the email list, or whatever else you're preparing, you have no foundation. And the foundation begins with you starting. You have to start in order to build that block on top of the other one. So that's two, is that sign number two is that you're building a system. And the third sign is that you keep showing up. That's the third. And maybe the most important of all, don't you think? That you keep showing up, even when it's hard, even when it's quiet, even when there's crickets, there's no one, even when you're feeling kind of invisible or kind of, oh, what am I doing this again for? Who's watching me? Showing up without results is one of the hardest parts of the journey. And believe you me, it's been hard for me. I show up every day and I have really, I appreciate the people who are listening and were watching me, but it's also this where you in the journey where you feel that you're showing up and no one's watching, but it's also where most people stop. And it is also where you get the edge to simply stay in the game. So showing up and give you that edge keeps you in that game. So, as I was saying, the three signs that let you know that you are closer to success than you are to failure or not success. Let's not say failure. Let's say not to success. Sign one, people are watching you silently. Sign two, you're building systems. And sign three, you keep showing up. And part of the winning game is showing up. I think out of all three of those, that's the most important is that you have to keep showing up. So if you're feeling discouraged today, I want you to remember this. They're watching, you're building, and you're showing up. You're not just behind. You're not behind anyone. You're right where you need to be. You're in the buildup. So if you want more support or encouragement, or you feel that you can encourage others, which I really need your encouragement, please join my VIP community where we're building businesses and delivering bigger. We're delivering because we have people there that are talking about what they're doing, and you might get the encouragement you need, but most of all, you might give someone the encouragement that they need. You might be that edge that they need to get themselves on the next level. So I'm glad that you stopped by today and listened to me. And I hope that this was helpful and that I'm not too rambling off because, I'm not the best at making videos, but I keep trying. That's what I do. I just show up, talk. And last week I was talking about one thing. This week is something else. Let's see what sticks. All right. Well, thanks for joining me today. Please like, share, and subscribe. And remember, you're real close to success. Just stay in the game. Thank you. Bye.